AFC Under-17 Women's Asian Cup China 2026 Draw Mechanism. Entries. Based on the confirmation of qualified teams on October 21, 2025, the following 12 teams will participate in the AFC Under-17 Women's Asian Cup China 2026 Finals. Competition format. AFC Under-17 Women's Asian Cup China 2026 Finals will consist of a group stage and knockout stage. Group stage. 12 participating teams will be divided into 3 groups of 4 teams each, with each group to be played in a centralized league format. The following match sequence shall apply for the group stage. The number designates the position drawn in each group. Following the conclusion of the group stage, the first-placed and second-placed participating teams in each group, as well as the 2 best third-place participating teams among all groups, 8 teams in total, shall qualify for the knockout stage. Knockout stage. The knockout stage shall consist of the quarterfinals, semifinals, and final, with each round to be played in a centralized knockout format. All matches shall be played in accordance with the AFC competitions calendar, and the match schedule will be determined by the AFC after the draw. Draw principles. Seeding and pot allocation. As the host association of the finals, China PR shall be seeded into Pot 1 as the top-seeded country. The remaining 11 participating teams are seeded into 4 pots based on the point system set by the AFC Competitions Committee. Points are calculated based on each participating member association's final ranking in the 3 most recent editions of the AFC Under-17 Women's Asian Cup. Draw procedures. 12 participating teams are divided into different pots as per the seeding and pot allocation principle. The host association, China PR, will be identified by a different colored ball in Pot 1. The draw will be conducted in accordance with the following sequence. The draw will commence with Pot 4, followed by the order of Pots 3, 2, and 1 to ensure that the highest seeded teams are drawn last. Each pot will be completely emptied before moving on to the next pot. Participating teams from Pot 4 will be drawn into position 4 of each group in alphabetical order. Subsequently, the same procedures shall apply for Pots 3 and 2. China PR, as the host association, shall be drawn first into position A1. The remaining participating teams from Pot 1 will be drawn into position 1 of each group in alphabetical order. This shall conclude the draw for the AFC Under-17 Women's Asian Cup China 2026.
A high-quality cast there who are no doubt ready to go. We are also ready, so we will now begin the final draw to discover the team's opponents and groupings. As explained in the draw mechanism video, we will start from pot 4 for this draw, and we will draw teams into position 4 of the groups. Myanmar. This will be the second appearance in the final stage for Myanmar. They have qualified to the finals back in 2009. However, they have not made it to the knockout stage in this age group. Myanmar is drawn to A4. Lebanon. A debutant to the final stage of the competition, Lebanon has tried several attempts in the qualifiers, and finally they made it to this year's final. Lebanon is drawn to B4, and we have the remaining team from pot 4 now. Chinese Taipei. This will be Chinese Taipei's 5th qualification to the final stage. They have always played in the group stage when they qualify, but never made it to the knockout stage. Chinese Taipei is drawn to C4. And now move on to pot 3. We will draw teams into position 3 of each group. Vietnam. Vietnam has qualified to the final stage of this age group one time before in 2019, and this is their second qualification. Vietnam will be in A3. India. The last time India played in the final stage of this tournament was back in 2005. This is a real qualification through the qualifiers, through sporting merit, and we'll see how India will perform. They are drawn to B3. Philippines. Philippines has been active in youth women's football recent years, and they have played well. This is the second time consecutive qualification to the final stage in this age group. A breakthrough for them would be for the knockout stage. They have always played in the group stage when they qualify. Philippines will fill C3 position. And halfway through, we'll move on to pot 2. Same procedure, we will draw the teams to position 2 of each group. Thailand. Thailand has never missed a final in this competition. It's 10th time participation, and Thailand has reached the 3rd place back in 2005, which was their best finish in this competition. Thailand is drawn to A2. Australia. 8th qualification to the final competition of this age group. Australia has played in all these competitions, and their best finish was 4th place back in 2009 and 2019. Australia is drawn to B2, and we have the last team from pot 2 now. Korea Republic. Korea Republic was one-time champion in 2009. Through that competition, they qualified to the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup and won the title in that year, 2010, as well. In the last edition, Korea Republic finished as third place in 2024. They will be in C2. And now coming to part 1 with our top-seeded teams, including the host China. And we have A1 reserved, and we will place the host in the position first. China PR. Host of this edition as well, the 4-time hosting of this age group competition. China's best result in this competition was dated back in 2005, that they finished as the 2nd place in this tournament. They have also qualified 4 times to the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup through this AFC Championship. And now we will continue for the remaining 2 position ones. Japan. The finalists of the last edition in 2024 played in Indonesia. Japan also considered as one of the most successful teams in this age group. They had 4 champions in hand, the last one being in 2019. Japan has played in the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup 9 times, and they have won World Champion in 2014. Japan is in B1, and we have our last team of this draw today. DPR Korea. DPR Korea, equally as Japan, is the most successful team that has won 4 titles in this competition. The last one was the most recent, 2024, so they are the defending champion here, and also holding a record of 4 times world champion in this under-17 age category. DPR Korea is in C1 to complete the group, as well completing today's draw. And thank you for being with us. We wish all the participating teams the very best of luck in the upcoming tournament in May this year. Now we'll hand the floor back to Alex.
Thank you, Jessie. Ladies and gentlemen, there we have it, the 3 groups that will battle it out on the field. So let's take a moment to quickly recap the draw results. In Group A, we have hosts China PR, Thailand, Vietnam, and Myanmar. In Group B, Japan, Australia, India, and Lebanon. And finally, in Group C, we have DPR Korea, Philippines, and Chinese Taipei.